Hey guys, what's up? My name is Nicolas and welcome back with another Critical Role episode review. With that being said, this is episode 101, which is called Tar on Pala. So here's the summary. Let me just see it. Vox Machina journeyed through the Ziggurat on the Shadowfell. A hop on the trail of Delilah Briarwood. So if you guys want to watch the episode, I'll be leaving the episode link in the description down below, so go check it out. So in the previous episode, they saw Delilah Briarwood, which is much more alive than dead, after throwing her body in the acid pit back in episode 35. But now she's back and she has a bunch of cultists surrounding some sort of orb after she escaped, but Vox Machina managed to kill Delilah Briarwood's servants, which was a bunch of cultists, a dark paladin, and even a giant a giant creature, which was, I believe, was a giant minotaur of some sort. So also they saw Scanlan Shorthole, which is now back in this episode. So in this episode, they decide to go back to Ankarel using Killet's transport via plants, but Terry Darrington and Doty, as well as Lionel Gayheart, had to go back to Wildmount, so they have to leave. But the rest, Vox Machina with Scanlan had to take them. Scanlan had to go back. Scanlan along with Vox Machina had to go back to Whitestone. Percy has to told Cassandra that the orbs are apparently some sort of gateways or transportation to another realms or places. And of course, Percy revealed to Cassandra that Delilah Briarwood, or Lady Briarwood, is still alive and probably doing something or planning something evil. They finally have a thought that maybe there's a Ziggurat with containing orbs like this in every continent of Galdore, which is probably bad, which means Delilah Briarwood can teleport anywhere else, anywhere that has this giant orb. And she can also probably teleport underneath Whitestone, considering there's a Ziggurat with an orb, the same one that they saw in Ankarel. They managed to figure out that there's that the anti-magic spell that's surrounding the orb around in Ankarel has a limit. That outside its range. So what they did was they collapsed the entrances, preventing any passage or any way to enter the Ziggurat and reach the orb. And that's when they went back to Whitestone. After Vexalia and Percy decides to study the orb underneath Whitestone, Vexalia managed to shoot an arrow that went past the orb underneath Whitestone, which was the spinning orb of death. They decided to enter it in the same way as they enter Delilah Briarwood and one of her cultists entered the orb in Ankarel. And it brought them to a city, a ruined city that surrounded by darkness, and in the middle of the city is a giant stone obelisk-like pillar or tower. And there's a bunch of creatures surrounding the city. A bunch of vampires and a bunch of flying creatures flying on top of the city, as well as a bunch of undead are everywhere. And some of these undead are wearing armor that has the symbol of Pelor, which is the god of the sun, apparently. And they saw three cultists scouting the area, one of which was holding a lantern. So Vex decides to stealth kill the two cultists, while Killet used a grasping vine and Grohl grabbing the third cultist to interrogate him and ask him the whereabouts of the city and what this is about. Of course, Scanlan used dominate creature, which involve making the cultists cooperate with their questions. They found out that this is the city of Tarampala, which is the name of the episode. And the creatures surrounding the the city are what you call the Sentials. Are called the Sentials, or a bunch of Gloomstalkers. If you guys wanna know what the Gloomstalkers look like, this is what they look like. They're a bunch of like demons or devil gargoyles with wings, surrounded with shadow and black. So they're like shadow gargoyles type of things. It's weird, I know. So yeah, pretty much that's that. And of course, after a few questions, the dominate creature spell fades off, and then the cultist regains control of his actions, preventing Vox Machina to ask more questions about Tarampala. So Grog killed the cultist, and they found out that the lantern that the cultist was using prevents the undead from attacking them. So it's like some sort of protection. So there's something in the lantern, like a bunch of herbs, burning herbs, that prevents the undead from approaching them. And that's what the cultists are using to scout the area without being attacked by the undead. So that's what they did. They grabbed the lantern and they decided to scout the area and hopefully approach the obelisk that they saw in the city. And that's where we're gonna end up. Hope you guys enjoyed this episode. If you enjoyed it, leave a like. Also, don't forget to subscribe now if you guys haven't. If you guys want to watch the episode, I'll be leaving the episode link in the description down below, so go check it out. And as always, I will see you guys next time with another brand new video. This is the Cool Mike signing off. Goodbye.